As a gardener who is smack dead in the middle of summer, with daily temps well into the 90s, I can genuinely say that in my mind, it truly doesn't get better than a 10-degree drop in temp accompanied by a slow and steady rain. A slow and steady rain can be so beneficial for the garden. That slow rain allows the water to penetrate the soil so deeply, encouraging that root system to stretch into the depths of the earth to richly drink of the water that the ground has absorbed. It is the root's responsibility for absorbing essential nutrients from the soil. And without these nutrients, photosynthesis cannot take place. Take a deep breath and let it out slow. With every breath that we breathe in, and with each one that we exhale, we participate in the process of this beautiful exchange. The roots are what anchor the plant, providing stability and support. The stronger the root system, the more force it can withstand. The roots are the place where the food is reserved. These stored reserves act as a source of energy during periods of dormancy or when the above ground parts of the plant face stress or damage. The root system is the lifeline of the plants within our gardens, and even as they die, they add organic matter to the soil, which in turn gives life back to the ground. Have you begun, like me, to make the connection with the parallels between the root systems in the garden and what root systems are in your own life? First, by identifying the importance, understanding how important those roots are, as they are what absorbs essential nutrients. The growth of them allows you to be securely anchored, a reservoir of health in times of drought. For me, I could see a very clear parallel between the root systems in the garden and my own Christian life. The root systems in the garden are so important, being that nutrients and water absorption comes from those roots. The parallel and significance for me is in the importance of scripture in my life. Reading and meditation gives me nourishment from the word. Being rooted in my faith, just how roots anchor and stabilize plants in the soil, faith is a foundational part of what keeps me steady and upright. A true reservoir for me in times of drought. Whether that be in the form of doubt or a lack of prayer and time in His Word, an absence of worship and fellowship, patterns of sin, crisis and tragedy, burnout, or seemingly unanswered prayers. Strong roots will help withstand incredible conditions, a resilience to adverse conditions in the most challenging of times. And even when I die, the roots that keep me strong, resilient, and fed will be left to feed and enrich the soil, continuing to give life. I'd love to hear from you and how the root systems in the garden parallels with your own life. I appreciate you for being here. Talk to you in the comments.